People tell me my mom is a MILF, but I don't even know what that is.
As I drag the devil down, I will stand alone, no longer defeated.
Driving. I almost crashed. Just say that one word with me. Driving. So I was with my mom, right? I had just passed the permit test because apparently it's the Gibson way to get your permit when you turn 16 as opposed to 15, but that's beyond me. Mom! All the testing of the permit I do! It's not the Gibson way to get your permit once you're 15. You get it when you're 16 and you get your license when you're 17. Suck this Gibson dick, Mom! My mom is hot. So hot. People tell me my mom is a MILF, but I don't even know what that is. Here I am, I passed my permit test and I am so excited. But let me tell you, those people inside of those buildings are dead. They are dead inside. Dead and rude. Best advice, walk in with your head halfway up, but also halfway down. So kind of like this. So basically lets them know that like, you're shy, you're nervous, and whatever they say you're gonna do because you're their little bitch while you're there trying to get your permit or your license, whatever the situation may be. And while you do that, act like you have no personality or no interest or no enthusiasm at all. And that is the way you'll get by in there. I want you to look inside of this thingamabob right here. And once you press your forehead all the way on there, it's gonna shine a light. And you're gonna tell me when you see flashing lights, and you're gonna tell me what signs you say and what they mean. Yes, sir. Stop sign. Stoplight. Animal Crossing. Then you have people in the back trying not to laugh at you since you said Animal Crossing because you didn't realize that was a video game. Okay, son, when you go, don't be like him. Remember, it is not Animal Crossing, it is called a crosswalk. He is a prime example of what you don't want to be. Needless to say, I failed the first time when I went to go take my permit test. When you're going up to the computer thing and you're touch screening and reading and crap. I failed that the first time, yeah. I'm just man enough to admit it. I had literally only studied for one night, and that was it. I stayed up. I started studying at like 8 and stayed up till like 2 in the morning and just studied. And then I did pass the second time with 100%, literally. 20 right, 0 wrong. Yes, I'm bragging. The only reason I failed the first time though is because I kept second guessing myself. You know how you get that feeling of, I know it's right, but when you click it to actually like put it in as your answer, it feels wrong? That's the feeling I had throughout that entire test. As I was sitting there, this battle between my mind kept going on of, it's right and no, it's wrong. It's right. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Dude, I'm telling you it's not. Fine. And that little was me clicking the answer of me second guessing myself. So instead of clicking the thing that I thought was right, I would second guess myself, click something else, and it was wrong! I'm sorry, Hat. I need to stop doing that to my stuff. I tricked you! My day's complete. Then the entire time that I was taking the test, the light that was in there was making this buzzing sound. I don't know if you guys have ever heard this sound or not, but the sound it makes is like this. To me, that is one of the most annoying sounds I have ever heard in my entire life. I feel bad for anybody that has to work somewhere that has that kind of light that makes that kind of sound the entire time you're working. And on top of it, you only get paid like $8 an hour to listen to that crap. No! So me and my mom walked next door to go and purchase my permit, you know? And of course when I walk in there, what is the very first thing that I see? A freshman. A freshman getting her permit the same exact day that me as a sophomore is getting my permit. There's something wrong with that. You see that, Mom? Remember to wear a condom. Mom! I don't use condoms. The chick wasn't even hot. Get dissed. I finally got to move the car for literally the first time ever in my entire life. The only time I've ever been behind a wheel is when my mom would be inside, my brother and my sister would be in the car, and I would climb over the seat, grab my mom's keys, and I'd go vroom, vroom, sounds like gunshots, but let's pretend it's me starting the car. Vroom, vroom. And my brother would freak out, and he'd go, "You can't drive, Jordan, only mommy drive." Nope, my turn, I drive. Then I would act like I was gonna back up, so I'd go take the gear and put it in the reverse, and then he would just spaz out. He would be like the Tasmanian devil. So after I passed my permit test, my mom took me to an empty parking lot, except there was only one car, it was parked, so everything seemed fine. Honestly, I was doing good. I was getting used to how hard I pressed down on the gas, how hard I pressed down on the brake, the hand-over-hand technique. When out of nowhere, this car comes in, just right through the middle of the freaking parking lot. No exaggeration at all. This guy came in as if he was a road runner from hell. And it even lit fire behind where he ran. So I jumped and I panicked because it scared me. The guy came super close to our car. So I went to go and slam on the brake just to tap it, not to necessarily slam, but I went to tap the brake. But instead what happened is I ended up slamming down on the gas. Now before you all spaz out and try saying, "Oh, you don't know the difference between the gas and the brake pedal," I completely know the difference, but at that point I had panicked, and so I was just concerned about doing anything I could to stop the car from hitting the hellbound road runner that decided to just break the law and zoom through a parking lot through the middle of the parking spaces. Yes, I'm blaming the other driver. It was not me. And it just happened to be the wrong thing, and at the wrong time. But needless to say, I saved me and my mom. I ended up slamming down on the brake and we went back like this. But we were okay. We were fine because we wore our seatbelts, alright? So the lesson learned here, wear seatbelts, because if we didn't, we would have went flying through the windshield. The only bad thing was I gave my mom whiplash, but she's in the hospital right now recovering, so it's not, I guess not too bad because she's fine, but gave her whiplash. And worst of all, I got my permit revoked. I don't care! I love it! I don't care! I love it! I love it! Sorry, Mom.
You can't drive,